Kyrie Irving is one of the best point guards in the NBA at the moment. His skills on the offensive end and ball handle are sometimes just unbelievable. Some even say that his ball handle is the best ever in the NBA, and sometimes it's hard to argue.
Kyrie. Oh, what a pass! Roll. And they're now 3 of 17 from deep. Kyrie going full Uncle Drew.
He's a multiple-time All-Star, but that unfortunately is many times overshadowed by some of the comments he makes, which are either just stupid or turn out to be completely untrue, or both. He wasn't always so eager to express himself. While he was at Duke and in Cleveland, he wasn't very outspoken about his views and didn't show much of his personality. In this video, I wanted to mention some of the craziest and weird statements made by Kyrie. Remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video. More like this are sure to come in the near future. Number 1. In October 2018, while at the event for the Boston Celtics season ticket holders, Kyrie Irving decided to tell everyone during his speech that he will sign a max contract with the team in 2019.
Kyrie, how important is it to see number 11 up there one day?
It's quite important, and I appreciate that, Scout. I joined in, but I shared it with some of my teammates as well as the organization and everyone else in Boston. You guys will have me back. I plan on re-signing here next year.
Boom!
First of all, those comments were one of the dumbest moves he could have made that season, because why would you play your entire hand a year ahead of negotiating the biggest contract possibly in your entire career? We all know that those statements turned out to be complete BS anyway. Number 2. In 2019, Kyrie Irving bragged about helping coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics figure out how to coach. Those comments came after Boston's Al Horford praised Irving for his behavior on the flight right after the C's played the Lakers and Kyrie scored 30. Horford praised Irving about how he acted during that flight when he initiated card games and conversations with teammates. Instead of reciprocating to Horford, Irving used a question from a reporter about Horford's comments to praise himself even more for his team playing well. The comment about the coach was made by Irving, saying that he spent part of the flight helping Brad figure out how to coach. Number 3. Kyrie Irving said fuck Thanksgiving. On November 22, 2018, Kyrie Irving was doing interviews after a bad loss to the New York Knicks. A reporter wished Kyrie a happy Thanksgiving, and Irving responded to the reporter by saying, "I don't celebrate that shit. Fuck Thanksgiving." To give Kyrie a little bit of an excuse, I have to say that Kyrie Irving has Native American roots from his mother's side. Thanksgiving is viewed by many as a celebration of the conquest of Native Americans by colonists, and Kyrie seems to share that sentiment. This unfortunately does not change the fact that his comments rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Number 4. On October 27, 2017, Kyrie said that there is not one real picture of Earth. This happened while Kyrie was a guest on first episode of UConn Women's Basketball Coaches Podcast. During that podcast, Coach Gino Auriemma began questioning Irving's flat Earth theory. Kyrie doubled down on his belief and basically implied that all of the photos and videos of Earth from outer space since 1946, when a rocket launched from the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico, were completely fake, and that there's not one true photo or video of Earth available anywhere. Number 5. February 17, 2017. On that day, Kyrie was part of the popular podcast by Richard Jefferson and Channing Frye called Road Trippin'. During that podcast, Richard Jefferson and Frye started talking about the existence of aliens. At that time, Irving jumped in and asked both of his Cleveland teammates at the time if they thought the Earth was round. Frye and Jefferson both replied that they thought that the Earth was round, but Kyrie made it clear he thought Earth was flat and that it's not even a conspiracy theory anymore. Number 6. In January 2020, Irving had said that the Brooklyn Nets have a glaring need of more players to compete at the highest level. Here is the exact quote.
Collectively, I feel like we have great pieces, but obviously it's pretty glaring that we need, one more piece or two more pieces that will complement myself, KD, DJ, GT, Spence, Karras, and we'll see how that evolves.
In saying what he said, Kyrie Irving also named some of the players, which we just mentioned, that he thinks are good for the team and currently play for the Nets. That way, he threw under the bus every other player, which he did not name. What Kyrie also has to understand is that in 2020 he missed a lot of games and KD is not playing as well. They both joined a team which was a playoff contender without them and played very well. When you add to the playoff contender a player the caliber of Kyrie and KD, how many more pieces do you need to complete at the highest level? Would be interesting to hear Kyrie elaborate on that question. Number 7. In June 2020, this year, Kyrie Irving made a statement about players not playing for the NBA and actually starting their own league. This happened on a video chat with other players talking about coming back and restarting the season in Orlando. A comment by Alan Hahn from New York ESPN Radio sums this up perfectly. Alan said this: "This concept would take years and financial sacrifice by players. Led by whom? Agents tried this during the 2011 lockout. It's a lot harder than it looks." While hearing those comments, I myself started thinking, how dumb of an idea is this? I mean, who are going to be owners of the teams? Who's going to be paying those huge salaries the NBA players are accustomed to? Kyrie just signed a $136 million deal with the Nets. Those are just some of the nonsense comments and statements made by Kyrie himself. It seems to me that Kyrie wants to desperately show everyone how smart he is, but the more he speaks on important issues, the more this goes the opposite way for him. I'm going to finish this video with a statement from Kendrick Perkins about Irving. I'm not a fan of Kendrick as an analyst, but this is perfect for the situation. He said this: "If you take Kyrie Irving's brain and put it in a bird now, it's going to fly backwards." Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and support the channel. It will greatly help me keep making these videos for you. Thank you.